back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Priya Ganesh.
Thank you for that wonderful, detailed minutes of meeting presentation, distinguished Toastmaster Aarti. Before getting into the theme in detail, let's welcome our round robin master. When I checked with him what the pandemic taught him, he said, the biggest learning is humans can also adapt to any situations like our mother nature. Second, nothing is urgent. Anything can wait. Also, he learned the concept of haiku and started writing. He has written 10 haiku, which also got selected, and the book is releasing today with more than 50 budding haiku writers. Name of the book is Ippadikku Iyarkai. Let's put our hands together to welcome the new writer, distinguished Toastmaster, Karthik Mohandas. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Priya. And small correction on that, maybe it is a mistake from my side. It is haiku. Three-letter. It is derived from Japanese term. Okay, let's talk about later. Okay, come to the round robin master. When it comes to round robin master, it is like a smaller version of table topic. Always table topic. It'll be a pandemic, and we see opportunity and we work on that. And round robin master is a small version of pandemic situation, like where corona comes, but you will not realize it came to you or not. So that is what happens in round robin session. So today I asked people to bring the book which you are reading or which you have read recently, and Dinesh should be surprised. Oh my God, what is this? So Dinesh, don't worry, we'll have a different topic for you. So it is basically 30 seconds. Initially we used to have 20 seconds since we have only limited people and also we don't have table topics. So we'll have 30 seconds for each person to speak for a round robin session. Who is number one? Can show the book which you brought. Okay, Stephen Covey's The Eighth Habit. So, sir, what made you to read this book? What inspired to take this book and read? 30 seconds. You're in mute. 10 seconds gone.
I had read the Seventh Habit quite a long time back. And recently when I had gone to one of my friend's house, I saw this book, Stephen Habit. Then only I came to know this fellow is written Eighth Habit. Stephen Covey is written Eighth Habit. Straight from there, I went to Higginbotham's. A month back, I purchased this. I just started reading only the first few pages. I have not started the chapters yet.
Aarti, before you leave.
Okay, Karthik, let me just grab the book and read it.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I think because of virtual background, you're not able to see it. The book is The Art of Thinking Clearly by Rolf Dobelli. One of the reasons I picked up this book is there is a lot of bias, cognitive bias that I go through, and I know I have that bias. So this is my attempt to try to remove the biases that I have, whether it be with people or with situation. I know I can be highly opinionated. I'm consciously working on getting out of it. And this book has helped me a lot. I would say at least 50% I've identified my biases. And because I've identified them in those areas, I'm very conscious about what I do. That's the book all about.
You have 3 seconds. Okay, perfect. No issues. Thank you, Aarti.
Thank you.
Others, see, it is not the same question for everyone. Okay, before I start, Aarti started what inspired. Okay.
I assumed Karthi.
Yeah. So who is next? Satish, you got some yellow book I saw when you pick it. Okay.
Ultra
Learning. Okay.
By Scott H. Young.
So what is the cost of it?
Like 300.
So how do you put cost versus value?
Okay. I after this Kindle version started coming in, I started selecting books predominantly which is soft copy in nature, which I can just download in my Kindle and read it. But when it comes to getting inspiration on something I wanted to read, cost doesn't come in way of buying it. This experience happened when I heard so much from Ashok on how you break the habit. Thank you.
Ashok?
Yes, this is the book I have got today.
Eat
Eat
shoots
and Leaves.
and leaves. Okay. What is your key takeaway in 30 seconds?
One of the most ignored thing in language is the punctuation marks. So there are commas, there are periods, there are colons, semicolons, and we seldom care about them. And they have a key role to play. Say, for example, this particular statement: a woman without her man is nothing. Right. So there is a comma after a woman. So if you drop that comma, it says a woman, colon, without her man is nothing. So there are so many important things about punctuation marks. They are like spices to the language. So they add
you,
a lot
Ashok.
of value and meaning. Thank you.
Time is already up since it is. I wanted you to complete it. So, okay. So somebody is having novel in your hand. All management books or self-development books. Novel.
JC has
Okay. A Kite Runner. Yeah, fabulous. Jesse, if you wanted to do that novel as a movie, who will be the protagonist?
Karthik, good
From
morning
Miraki.
and good morning
From
to all.
Miraki. From Miraki.
Let me put my thought very clearly. I've not started the book. I just got the book.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Please.
Okay.
So, but I thought this is the latest book I wanted to pick up because in one of the session with Jayan along with one speaker, I got to know that this is the fabulous book, followed by one of my cousin wrote a blog about this. So I thought, let me read the hard copy of the book. I'm not a avid reader at all. So I thought, let me pick up this, and I just finished 2 pages in this. So maybe in future I will share this with you.
Sure, you can write a script and share.
So disclaimer, JC, you will cry for sure.
Okay. Dinesh, what is your new learning in the lockdown?
New learning is probably to survive, I would say. To know that how you can survive under extreme conditions for a longer period of time. For example, sitting in a weekend on 3-4 Toastmasters meeting and still being led to be inside the house was one of the biggest challenges I learned. Being on an OTP on a Saturday on a weekend morning and still being able to get lunch is one of the things I cherished a lot. Well, my kids have always been very crazy about this lockdown, wondering what this guy does with his laptop. She says, office work Vietnam. So I have learned to live with that and with my boss as well.
Fabulous. Muki? What is the book you got?
I got this one. So I started reading Dan Ariely.
Okay.
Started with Predictably Irrational.
Okay, everybody buy a book based on the title. Okay, I want you to talk about the author. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. In fact, Dan Ariely is a professor he's in behavioral economist, and all his book have irrationality. Like most of us are how irrational we are, and he does that with experiments with his students and in his Duke University. The way how he shares any learning is based on, he picks each of us and then uses us as a rat and then as a student. So it was intriguing, and it also have opened a lot of perspectives about irrationality and behavior. And also, the inquisitiveness to share what we have, even the time is spent ahead, right? It's also irrational behavior. Thank you.
Fabulous.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Karthik.
Book illa kaila. You don't have book, right? Hey, what is it you want me to ask in that book here?
Yeah, I'll tell.
Okay, go ahead. Say, hey, nothing. So I'll give a different topic. When you visited library last time? Leave that book away. When you visited library last time?
So when I visited the library, I saw this book. So I decided I also need to buy one. So I visited library. I went to this Anna Centenary Library in Anna Nagar. It's a beautiful place actually. It's The reason why I go there is because there are people who will be there, like buying tickets. They will rush and find places there to sit and read. So they prepare for the competitive exams and all. By looking at them, I'll feel motivated, and I'll also go and read something out of the blue. I'll go any section and I'll read something. So that was the last time.
Anna Central Library, Anna Nagarla irukku.
Sundar sir?
Yes. You want me to show the book?
Yeah. Super sir. Here is the question for you. Audio version of the book or the hard copy? What is your preference?
So obviously hard copy. I have never tried any
for
audio
that book I'm asking.
I'm not sure whether audio version is available. This is one of the oldest
I
book,
saw that.
I would say. I'm not sure whether audiobook is available or not. I never tried that. The reason for picking this book is to try to understand the basics, refresh my basics. Very often I say in my presentation mastery workshop that you have to understand the concept of frizzy writing. You may have so many things, but in a PowerPoint you can only put little things. For that you have to refresh your frizzy writing. But to walk the talk, I thought of taking this. I am yet to go through the chapter frizzy writing. I will definitely do that.
Thank you, sir. Priya? What is the book? Okay, it is not visible. Sell this book to me.
Yeah, this book is written by my son. This is his rough notebook, and this is a book which I always visit when I feel something very bad, because he has a lot of colorful drawings inside it. So I will suggest you, Karthik, to buy this book, because human will face all kind of situations in life. So when you're in tough times, this will help you to actually throw that smile on your face and to enjoy the life in all possible ways. So this is for you, Karthik.
Jayanti, you're the last but not the least. Show your work. Wow. Okay. So what is the medium you prefer to buy this book, and why you decided to buy in that medium? Medium in the sense, from where you bought this book, why you decided like online or, so that's what I'm asking. You are in mute.
Unmute.
7 seconds gone.
Yeah, I got it from online through Amazon. Basically, I'm a novel reader. I mean, I read all romantic books, but since yesterday was my, day before yesterday was my birthday, I thought, let me grow up and start to read some management books so that I can do some MBR in Meraki. So I started.
Wow.
Book seems to be a little bit tiny and small, so
Thank
I
you.
started.
Thank you, Jayanti. Thank you everyone for the participation. And one thing I really loved and took that as inspiration from Jayanti's feedback is, like, I always read novels. I bought this book to do a MBR in Meraki. Wow. That is the kind of habit that kindles from the club or from the people whom I associate with. I'm very happy that it created an habit with you. And thank you so much for revealing in front of everyone. And that's the inspiration. Maybe whomsoever brought this idea. I think Jayan brought this idea. He would be very happy listening to this. And thank you so much, Jayanti. And thank you everyone for this opportunity. Over to you, Priya.